Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I'm back to post another quick video here. Actually doing the next video in the box set series. So this is just the next video in the box set series. Just went out for a little bit, just got back in. So I thought before I, take off everything and get comfortable and call it a night, I would share and do a quick video here. Kind of dedicating this one to Robert Z a little bit. Mainly because he kind of made me think about or inspired me to show this box set, and kind of the reason why is he did a video recently where he was doing a response to a thread about an album that he would like to have made into a box set and what he would like and everything. And so he started sharing something about one of the albums in this box set, and he just kind of mentioned it was his favorite album by them. So the fact that number one, he picked it for the box set and he shared that it was his favorite album, for whatever reason, it just kind of shocked me that was his favorite album by this group. I don't know why. It's just one of those weird things, I guess, where you just, like, oh, I didn't expect you to choose that type of thing. So he kind of inspired me to share this box set of this particular group. So Robert Z, here you go. Not to mention, as I've kind of mentioned 1,000 times, you're the inspiration for me getting into box sets, period. So I'm going to continue to blame you for that for quite some time. But I'll kind of jump into it. But what's playing in the background, in case you're curious, Blue Oyster Cult. What's playing there? Tyranny and Mutation. So and actually, this is a pretty cool box set too. So I might do a video of my Blue Oyster Cult box set pretty soon. But the band that I'm referring to is this one right here, which, as you can see, is Queen. And this is the Crown Jewels box set. Really, really nice box, kind of that, felt type material. As you saw there, this is the top, it opens like this. This is the top, that's the front. And then the other side is just really kind of plain, nice solid hinges, kind of that velvety material. So the box is actually, in my opinion, a little bit overkill for what comes in the set, but not necessarily in a negative way, because obviously as vinyl collectors and music lovers, we have memorabilia and all kind of stuff throughout our places, because there's a visual shelf value as much as listening to the music and everything else. So if they're going to do anything with a box set, I kind of prefer, hey, do a little overkill on making the thing I have to sit and look at every single day if I'm not listening or spinning that music. Make it very pleasant, and I think this one is. It's a very, very nice set just to see sitting on your shelf. So when you go inside there, this is kind of what you get, where you have the CDs and then a booklet, kind of plain and simple there. But let me kind of go through and show you individually what's inside the set. And I'll pull out the first two here just to kind of give you an idea about what it's like. So you have Queen here, kind of the first album there. Now, the material itself, it's kind of right in between. And, it is a very good set in that regard. But is it that same, extremely firm, just incredible quality like the type of cardboard that they used on the Roxy Music set? No, it's not like that. And that Roxy Music set is almost like metal, something that's just a very, very thick, very firm, well put together. But so it's not that quality. Is it much better and much more firm and solid than that Yes box set? Yeah. So this is kind of just a good, solid, right down the middle of the road, pretty solid material, if you will. So you get like the single sleeve right there. Each one of them, the CD comes in a white paper sleeve, and then what you have on the front of each CD is the album cover. So that's what's on every single one of them. It's just whatever album it is, they put the album cover on the front of the CD. So no extra booklets or anything like that. Just get the sleeve and the CD. And then here you have Queen 2. Okay. This one is a gatefold. So you kind of have, the mini LP replicas here. And then I'll take out this just one more to show you, but same thing, paper sleeve. And then once again, you have the album cover put on the CD. So that one is a gatefold. The next one you go to, of course, is the classic, Sheer Heart Attack. You know, Stone Cold Crazy, all that great stuff. You know, really, really solid album. What else is on here? I haven't listened to this album in quite some time. Well, yeah, Killer Queen. I mentioned Stone Cold. So yeah, a lot of great stuff there. I do love listening to that on vinyl. I need to pull that out because like I said, I haven't spun it in quite some time. And then this was the album that Robert pulled out that he said was his favorite Queen album. That kind of inspired me to make this particular video. It's A Night at the Opera. Again, it's a gatefold. And actually, I was listening to this earlier before I ran out. So, like I said, Robert just kind of inspired me to dive into some Queen today when I saw his video talking about this album. And then you have A Day at the Races. Same thing, you got the gatefold there. And of course the classic, News of the World. I guess that's the back I'm showing you there. And again, you have the gatefold. And you have Jazz there. It's a really nice shot in that gatefold. I love that right there. That'd be a nice, like, yeah, like a huge mural to do across a wall, to have like just a gigantic black and white photo of that stretched like, you know, 20, 25 feet. That'd be really, really cool. But with this one, you do get a little extra insert in there, where of course on this one you have the song Bicycle Race. And so what they added in was a little poster of the bicycle race, which is a lot of naked women getting ready to go on a bicycle race. So I had never seen that poster before, actually. But that comes with that CD. And then last but not least, you have the game. Which of course you have Another One Bites the Dust. And you know, one of the first 45, the first two 45s, I remember my parents actually going out and buying for us. Well, the first three, I should say. Number one I know is You Light Up My Life. My mom bought that for me way back when I was, gosh, kindergarten or younger, because I would love that song. The next two 45s I remember them buying is Celebration by Kool and the Gang, and then Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. Because I remember the B-side was Don't Try Suicide. But yeah, that's of course off of this album. Now this is the one thing that I thought was a little bit lesser in the set. It's just because for whatever reason this photograph, I'm not sure how clear it might be coming up on camera here, but it almost looks like someone took a picture of a picture with their cell phone and then blew it up a little bit and just like printed it out or something. I mean, it's a really poor quality on the picture. And I initially thought maybe it was I got a bad one or something like that, but I looked up some other people online that had this set and it kind of looked the same way. So I guess just maybe kind of something in the making of this set. And then last but not least, you get an 80-page booklet here. Just Queen 25, Crown Jewels. Okay. And again, not like the cheapest thing they could put together, but so, you know, a solid piece inside of the set, where you basically, you know, get all your album info, a few extras, lyrics, all that good stuff. One thing they kind of did, which is, again, as simple as it is, I think it's kind of cool, is that each section is color-coded right there on the edge. So you can kind of tell which album you're dealing with or going to just by seeing, you know, what's on the edge there. So even without being able to see the paper right now, you know, I kind of know that, you know, that right there is Sheer Heart Attack information because of the red, and then kind of, you know, on and on. So really, really cool stuff. I like that. The pictures in there are very solid. I mean, like I kind of show you. in case there's some that are thinking about purchasing the set. You know, you kind of see a nice gloss there, very solid picture info, album artwork, and all that good stuff. So in a nutshell, that is kind of what you get with this particular set. One thing I did see one person kind of complaining about with a similar set was about how, you know, when it sits on the shelf for a while, the dust and the fuzz and everything that gets on here, and he was kind of, you know, trying to brush it off and everything. A very simple way to keep these clean is just to get a piece of Scotch tape, in case someone's never done that with this kind of felt type material. And you just get the kind of the Scotch tape and just go, you know, dab along it, and it just takes all that stuff right off and keeps it looking, you know, very crisp and sharp. And I do recommend Scotch tape over maybe a stronger type of tape, because sometimes tapes that are a little bit stronger will start to kind of, you know, pull up the material and make it fuzz out a little bit or whatever. So Scotch tape just strong enough to pull off the lint, but won't necessarily damage the set. And then I figured, since I'm showing Queen, I would go ahead and show my second Queen box set that I have too, which is this one here. And this is the Queen Collection, is what this one is called. That kind of gives you an idea about what's on this particular album. So of course it has a lot of stuff off of, 'cause this is more or less kind of greatest hits. Has a lot of stuff that comes out of this box, but then also things that kind of go beyond the box that I just shared with you. But again, in case you're ever thinking about purchasing one of these, has a sleeve that comes right off just like that, as you can see there. Then it's just kind of a big, you know, kind of hard wooden, not wooden, but you know what I mean. So then when you open it up here, what you basically get is the two greatest hit CDs. And then right over here, you also get this extra CD as well, which is it's a BBC radio interview. And then there's also a song, what is it? Oh, Thank God It's Christmas. So you kind of get that radio interview and then an extra track there as well. And then if I can set this right there. And then inside of that, it also has this little postcard that comes with it, which of course you never want to send anywhere. So it has that postcard, and then you know, that's came off the shrink there. The sticker came off the shrink. So I just keep all of that in the back there. Along with the CD there. So those are the 3 discs that you get inside of the set. And these are just regular, in case it's not clear, I'm thinking you can kind of see that pretty clear. Just regular jewel case CDs there. And again, as far as track listing, hopefully you can kind of get somewhat of a clear picture about what's offered on here. So again, that gives you a little bit of an idea. So again, that's my Queen collection as far as box sets go. Again, Robert Z, thanks for the inspiration of wanting to share that with you guys today. And as always, VC, let me know what you think. And we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.